Quick question. How often do you say, "I'll do it tomorrow"? Even when you've planned it, mapped it out, you're not lost. You see the steps. You know exactly what needs to be done. Yet somehow, moving forward feels heavier than it has any right to. And it stings, but there's a reason your brain works this way. Watching people you know you're smarter than somehow get ahead only makes it worse, right? Here's the part most people never tell you. This isn't regular procrastination. Your brain is doing something surprisingly calculated, and once you see it, it all makes sense. Look, first off, take a deep breath. You're not broken, and you're not lazy in the way most people think. Noticing these patterns, planning ahead, thinking things through, that's proof your brain works differently. Sometimes it feels like every step takes twice as long, and yeah, it can be frustrating. A lot of people push, grind, and burn out, but you're cautious, calculated, smart. Sounds backwards, right? But here's why it works in your favor. This isn't just delay. It's a hidden strategy your brain invented to work smarter, keep you ahead, and spot opportunities others miss. Most people get this wrong. It's not laziness at all. Your brain isn't broken, it's actually wired to be efficient in a weirdly clever way. See, when you delay, overthink, or hesitate, your mind is quietly scanning for the riskiest mistakes. It's weighing every move for maximum payoff. Even simple tasks feel heavy because your brain is mentally filtering, prioritizing, and planning for the best outcome. Wild, huh? But understanding this gives you a hidden edge. Ever noticed how you'll spend forever thinking through a big decision but breeze past small distractions? And once you see how, it explains so much about your decisions. Here's where it gets real. The reason smart people delay isn't laziness, it's fear. Fear of wasting potential, fear of trying and failing, fear of showing they're just average. Sounds backwards, doesn't it? You've probably caught yourself overthinking, not because you can't act, but because deep down you don't want to risk looking dumb or disappointing yourself. These fears hide under the surface, making action feel heavy even when you know exactly what to do. Avoiding small risks isn't weakness, it's a protective, surprisingly intelligent mechanism. And this is exactly why so many smart people get stuck, but noticing it is the first step to turning it into an advantage. Here's the reality. Even a clever brain can quietly hold you back. You might be the smartest person in the room, but while you're overthinking or hesitating, other people are moving forward, taking risks, making mistakes, learning, and getting ahead. Feels unfair, right? It's frustrating because you're capable, you just keep holding yourself back. That mental friction once protected you. Now it silently sabotages your progress, opportunities, and self-belief. The frustrating part is, you know exactly what you should be doing, yet your mind keeps hitting pause. But here's the thing. Once you recognize this pattern, you can start using it strategically and finally move forward with confidence without overthinking every step. Here's the trick most smart people miss. You don't need to fight your brain. You need to flip how you approach action. Instead of trying to push through hesitation, start by breaking tasks into tiny, ridiculously small steps. Sounds backwards, right? But this is how your brain loves to work. It rewards micro-progress and reduces the fear of messing up. Celebrate the smallest wins, even if it feels silly. Momentum builds and mental friction fades. Over time, these tiny habits stack, turning your lazy tendencies into your personal productivity superpower. And yes, without burnout. All right, here's how to turn all this into action. Start by picking just one small task, like sending that email, making that call, or jotting down a single idea. Break it into the tiniest possible steps and commit to just finishing the first one. Sounds simple, right? But here's the magic. Each tiny win signals your brain that action is safe, rewarding, and actually smart. Momentum builds fast once you let micro-success guide you, and before you know it, bigger tasks feel doable too. Over time, these micro-habits stack, turning your lazy tendencies into your personal productivity superpower. And yes, without burnout.